Penis.
What a jerk. Hey, what's going on, gamers? Thanks, of course, for joining us on our another epic podcast. This is podcast number, what are we on, boys? 16?
16.
16.
You really need to learn how to count, AJ.
I know how to count. I just don't know what to count up to. I can count on my toes.
Doing this every week. Come on, man.
16 weeks.
You're
apparently.
lucky if I remember my own damn name. You expect me to keep count of counting?
Come on.
Oh, screw thine self. Anyway, so thanks again, everybody, for joining us here. We have a few different things to talk about. I know that Ryan was upset, the last time that I wasn't hungover, but tough shit. It's I'm not hungover this
We're bringing this up because I was I was really surprised you were able to get through that introduction without a headache or have me do it. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm just saying I didn't have beers the night before.
I
kind of did.
I had to carry that introduction with all my charming charisma, and I had to be awake. And what did you do? Slump through it, drunk on the job site.
Without a doubt. Yeah. No, it was terrible. I was. Wait, what? What? Oh,
I mean.
Oh, shit.
All right. So, to start us off, I figured we'll go kind of a little off the cuff. Kind of figured let's go over a couple of opinions. Now, don't really have much of as in data or anything specific to talk about. Sonic the movie. What do you guys think? Because I know that I saw the trailer a few weeks ago, and he looks creepy. I don't know.
Wait, there's a trailer? I didn't even know there was a trailer.
I didn't know either.
It's a half-ass trailer. You guys haven't seen it?
I'm going to guess what's in it, okay? So Chris Pratt's just this guy, right? And he's driving in something, and then the blue blur flies past him, and he's like, whoa, that's fast. And then he runs into a sign and dies. And
Wait,
then the trailer ends.
Jim Carrey's playing Dr. Eggman.
Wow, what year is this? 2018 when they released that news? Thanks for the update, bud.
You know what?
Actually, I apologize, everybody. Looks like I was having a fever dream. There isn't a trailer out there. I was just watching
I'll make
something.
it right now.
Dude, do it.
Okay, I just described it.
Hey guys, gotta go fast.
I was looking at YouTube and was like, wait a minute, did I actually watch this or did I have a nightmare?
I mean, those posters were so
nightmare.
photorealistic that it might as well have been a trailer, let's be honest.
Oh, God. It's just so... It's terrible. I mean, the eyes, first off, it's a fucking video game character, so none of it's fucking real anyways. Why try to make them look realistic?
Whoa, you're telling me when I log into World of Warcraft and my level 85 Night Elf holding the Vanguard armor isn't real?
What's your Night Elf's name?
Big Dick McSwaggins.
Okay, that's too long.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
It is way too long.
It's like the same thing with Detective Pikachu. They at least did the Pokemon in Detective Pikachu, even though they're realistic.
They released a couple updates for those, right? Like,
yeah, they showed Pancham. They showed a whole bunch of different like Pokemon that like were in the trailers. I think it was Ryan Reynolds actually released it. They showed like Bulbasaur, Pancham.
Charizard.
Well, yeah, everybody's seen Charizard. But some other ones they showed, like I think Eevee was one of them.
Flareon.
But there's no.
But everybody knew about Flareon, though. Let's be real.
Yeah, everyone knew about that. Slack King, Slack Off.
Those are my favorite Pokemon. We go.
Ludicolo, the one that you don't like. Psyduck.
Why don't you like Ludicolo?
Well, no, you didn't like it.
I like Ludicolo.
You said he looked funny in the movie.
They all look funny. What do you mean?
Yeah, but they look more. They look more to their original designs than Sonic does in the new movie that he's supposedly in.
Agreed, 100%. He looks retarded.
I saw somebody on Reddit, I think, that all they did. All they did was they took the original like stuff from Wreck-It Ralph, took that, added for like how it was in the movie, like how it's supposed to be, and then just took that image and just put it into the movie, and they're like, how hard was that? Like they didn't need to make him like not a like he looks too humanoid. I saw a Twitter post and they said there's supposed to be something called like a silhouette. I can't remember what it's called, but you should recognize something based on its silhouette. And then when they showed the silhouette of the new Sonic design, it had no
recollection of if it's Sonic or not. So it failed the silhouette thing. So it's like from an artist's perspective, this is like ugly.
Garbage.
Yeah, kind of garbage. I mean, unless they're looking for a new redesign, like let's say they pair it with a video game, the new Sonic racing game or whatever, and he looks like that. I mean, this could just be a redesign.
No, in the new Sonic Racing, he looks like normal Sonic.
I don't even get that game though. Sonic Racing, that's like that's fucking retarded.
It's like Sony and Sega were trying to make a Mario Kart game. Pretty
Crash
much.
Team Racing, Sonic Racing, Mario Kart, Diddy Kong Racing.
Sonic is supposed to be the fastest thing alive, right? Why the hell does he need to get into a fucking car to race?
Because sometimes your feet get tired, AJ.
It's true.
God.
If you could fly, right, you probably wouldn't fly all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
especially getting bugs and shit in your face.
You could run. When's the last time you ran? I don't remember the last time I ran.
I'm fat. I can't even remember that.
Exactly. Right?
But it's the same thing like with Superman. Superman is one of his fastest speeding bullet, but he can fly. He doesn't run. He flies everywhere.
Well, yeah, but he can fly and he can run. That's his powers, though. You don't see him going into a car.
Are we bashing on Soups now, dude? I'm
no,
sorry.
we're not bashing on Soups.
Can we talk about how he's such a pussy and gets defeated by a green rock for a second?
Well, they're not just
disappointing superhero. And by the way, I just want to point out, Magic. Are you serious? Magic and the Sun are his weaknesses. Like what?
Well, I think the Sun is magic.
Or pink kryptonite that turns him gay.
Wait, the Sun's his power,
that's
not his weakness.
Old one. Let's
that shit's canon. That's
canon for the old one. That's in the freaking Silver Age. That's no longer part of the freaking.
No, let's talk about that. No, let's talk about that. So if I come up to you with a pink rock, you're gonna get touched. Listen, the only thing my guy has is daddy issues. All right.
What the hell is going on? He
Your
has mommy and daddy issues. Your guy's fucked in the head.
Yeah, your guy's fucked in the head too, because his whole planet died. Yeah, that's right. At least his mommy and daddy died. He still got Alfred, the real dad.
Wow.
Daddy Alfred.
That was just like a full assault on Superman. Jeez, what the hell did he do to you?
Nothing, but fuck Aquaman. Can we just talk about that?
Jason
Have you seen the
Momoa
Aquaman movie? The movie's actually pretty good.
No, it's not. Watch
Yes,
watch Aquaman, then watch Thor, and tell me side by side that's not the same movie.
You just like blondes better.
Blondes
really
are better, you know.
I'm just saying Thor and Aquaman is the same movie. Really. It's just one's underwater with Jason Momoa.
I mean, they're kind of like parallel in a way because they're both based off of gods.
You're so handsome.
Okay, so
almost, but if you think of it like this, right? Almost all superhero movies or comic books are the same thing, right? It's the hero's journey. It's not going to be interesting unless they actually have the hero's journey. You have somebody who thinks that they have enough, too much power or whatever else, they're not going to use it for good. They have to have character development, right? So then they have something that happens that's actually going to make them use their power to their full extent. Then they actually see that there's something that's bigger than them. Then you actually finally have the resolve. They find out that they can put their power to good use, and they can actually use it to make the world a better place, better mindset than when they started. So you have the beginning, you have the middle, you have the end. Full journey right there. It'd be fucking boring as hell if you started off with he'd be just completely superpowered and he's like, yep, I'm badass, and then just killed. That's 5 minutes right there. Movie. Fuck you.
Can we just talk about this real quick? You see how AJ just did that? He did it because he got butthurt because he knows Soups is a big old puss. What's the point? What's the point about
Aquaman and fucking
leave Aquaman alone for right now.
We're talking about Aquaman and Thor.
He's been bullied. He's been bullied his whole life. Let's talk about Soups real quick. My man's the Man of Steel. Hasn't nailed Lois Lane yet. Let me point that out. So what's the point of being the Man of Steel if you don't know how to use all that?
They took a bath together.
Oh yeah, they took a bath.
That's because if he sticks his freaking, his hoo-ha in her cha-cha, and then he freaking, finishes, it's gonna go right through her, and she can't get pregnant because she's dead.
So then you agree he's a virgin.
But also, probably the best storyline for any DC universe was when they brought the NetherRealm to the game. Was it Injustice?
Mm-hmm.
That was the best storyline ever. That Superman got so angry he killed the Joker.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. I liked it.
Like, that was fucked up. That was so fucked up, but it was awesome.
He didn't squish his head, right? He just like freaking like laser right through his eyes.
He stuck his whole entire hand through Joker's back
and ripped out his heart.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh yeah.
He fucked that man up good.
Well, but it's like that whole genre was so good. I never played Injustice 2. But I just thought the storyline was really good, and they made, and the fact of the matter that like even like Harley Quinn, like she's such a complex character. Like they had her in the thing that she was pregnant and had a kid, had a daughter with the Joker. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy. It's just a really interesting story arc, and I thought that was the best story arc that was adapted from a video game, which is really cool. So, speaking of story arcs and video games, we should talk about Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Ooh, nice transition. So I haven't actually seen anything much other than it's a game, and it's going to be released sometime this year, and it's by our favorite people, Electronic Arts.
Yes, it's also done by Respawn Entertainment, same people who did Titanfall and the hottest thing, Apex. They are using what?
Is it hot still?
What?
Apex?
I don't know. I guess so.
I don't know.
Whatever. I don't play it. It's okay. Whatever.
I think my man
sound. I think that might be.
Doesn't like it anymore.
It's not about if I like it or not. It's about if everybody else likes it and how there's hackers just strewn about the place that easy cheat doesn't detect. Okay. But that's fine. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, it's just like beating a dead horse. We keep talking about the same fucking 3 games. Whatever. Anyway.
Caleb?
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, they said they released it, I think, during PAX? No. They released it sometime in the last week or two. And basically what it is a fully story-driven single-player experience, Star Wars experience.
Sweet.
There's going to be no multiplayer, no microtransactions, nothing of that sort. It's just all single player.
Do you know if it's piggybacking off of that? Was that a canceled game like Star Wars 1313 or something?
I don't think so, but they've also been saying that this Fallen Order has been in development for a long time. So I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see because I've always liked, like, one of my favorite games, and I'm sure AJ can agree with this, is was it Force Unleashed?
Haha, yes.
That game was fucking badass. I love that game. That game was awesome.
Dude, the Ragdoll physics, amazeballs.
Yeah. So it's just like it's nice to see finally a new Star Wars game coming out that's going to be story driven. I still think that I would love to see like KOTOR come back. I think that was a really cool game.
KOTOR.
I think that was too hyped up. I don't know. And I know that's a very unpopular opinion, but come at me. I don't care. I don't know. I can't fight it if you don't have direct control of your character. You have to wait for him to fucking go through cycles of animations or whatever. That's why I'm not into World of Warcraft either. I couldn't get into that. If I don't have 100% control of the character, whether I'm terrible or whatnot, I can't have fun. That's just me.
I hear you. It's the same thing for you when you play RTS. It's the same thing.
Well, it depends on which RTS.
No, it's the same thing because you can play something like Halo Wars 2, and sometimes some of the guys will shoot missiles and they completely miss their fucking target, and it is the most obnoxious thing in the world.
It's very
I find it different though. I find it different.
I think it's a little different.
Thank you, Eric.
I'm with you.
Eric's only saying it because I agreed with Matt.
Yeah, you're right. You got me. I mean, but the other part is like RTSs. They only you only play that one game, and then it's on to the next one. You start flat, just like a League of Legends or something. It's not like you're building up this character over and over again.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. When I was young and I started playing KOTOR, I thought it was very hard because I didn't understand it. Because that was one of the big things. I didn't understand how I couldn't press A and attack, and the guy's attacking when I'm not pressing A.
Mm-hmm.
But as an adult now, I appreciate that game because the game was very good for its time.
Meh.
Whatever. Anyway, but the Fallen Order looks really cool. It's kind of like that there is no light side, no dark side. It's just the Force.
Empire did nothing wrong.
Yeah, it's like it's very interesting. The trailer follows this one person that is saying a monologue, saying, "Don't stand out, don't make a scene, be a nobody," and then halfway through it, he realizes then he sees the Empire and they say execute Order 66 and whatnot, and then yeah.
So that's after 3 then.
Yes. Oh. They released this. That's what it was. They released it in Chicago for Star Wars Con or whatever.
Sweet.
And they also released the release date and a teaser trailer for the new movies, Rise of Skywalker.
Nice.
I saw that.
I didn't.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Oh.
Fuck you.
Come on, man. They really just royally fucked up on The Last Jedi, dude. They just completely... You built up this whole entire awesome new fucking world in the first one.
Because it wasn't
it wasn't the same director.
J.J. Abrams that directed it.
But Disney just, in my eyes, in my opinion, fucked up. You can't fucking make your main protagonist have this great backstory, whimsical, oh, your parents are great people, but we don't know who they are. Is it Luke? Is it Leia, your mom? Is it fucking Jar Jar Binks? Who the fuck knows? And then all of a sudden, in the second one, you're told, oh yeah, your parents are peasants. They met shit. The big bad that was fucking developed in the first movie is now all of a sudden killed. And then,
yes, Snoke.
What the fuck? Yes. Yeah, you killed Luke. No.
Well, he didn't die. He moved on.
He's gonna be a ghosty boy.
He's gonna be a ghost. I mean, if you watch the trailer, in the trailer he still talks and he's a part of it.
Oh, he's the one who's monologuing the whole entire time.
Exactly. He's going to be like how Obi-Wan was to him in the first 2 movies, and same thing with freaking Yoda was to in like the second movie. I think it was
exactly gay.
But I mean, no. I don't know. I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be awesome.
Well, we're obviously gonna see it.
I think the people lied saying that her parents are peasants because Kylo Ren thinks he knows her, but he really doesn't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they were siblings.
Well, they have they have J.J. Abrams back in the director's seat, so he basically has to unfuckify everything that the retard director did in the second one. So he's more than likely going to try to revamp it, put it back that she has these parents or whatever. And
I think, but that's the thing. They never really confirm or deny that it's who they were.
Right. So it's an easy cleanup.
Exactly. So that's why but it's also like you can say the same thing for. Sorry about hitting the mic.
How dare you?
You can also say the same thing for like Game of Thrones.
You lost me.
The fan theories for this one thing that just happened in this last night's episode, because last night's episode, the fan theory has been going around for 3 or 4 seasons. It kind of makes sense that it's going for Star Wars. It makes sense that they're prolonging it for over to the last movie.
What?
That was my elbow on the table.
I was to say, somebody short in their mic or something, because that was
really bringing the driving that point home, huh?
Well, whatever.
Well, either way, everybody's gonna see it. It's gonna make a lot of money, and then everybody's gonna get mad or be really happy. So,
I mean, I'm doing a bunch of bitching right now. Obviously, I'm gonna see it at least once, so this way I can see if I'm actually valid in my bitching, or if I'm gonna be right that it's gonna be terrible, just like the second one.
I'm gonna call this podcast Nerd Fight.
Just you're a Star Wars fan and you bitch and moan. You're not happy with the fact that they released another movie for Star Wars.
Are you talking about League of Legends right now, releasing a new patch? Oh, no, I can see the parallel here. Oh.
Let's not talk about that. I'm done with that topic. Let's move on.
Speaking of releasing, Reggie Fils-Aimé was released from Nintendo, and now he has a Twitter account. So he's gonna be a big memer. Like,
did you see his most recent tweet?
No.
It was about SEAL Team 6 and getting Bin Laden, and it was insane. I was like, no way.
Did he really?
Yeah, check it.
All right, let me check.
I'm gonna have to call BS on that.
Big dum dum over here.
Hey, his last tweet was Ryan Stinky.
Got him. Fuck.
He's talking about you had added you. At Poe Pigeon Stinky.
Oh, did you see that? At Elite Dies, Apex Legends is a good game with no hackers and quality gameplay.
Apex Legends is a fine game. It's just that it's riddled with hackers and no one's playing it.
I don't know about that one. I think a lot of people are still playing it.
I don't know.
I think more people are playing.
I'm gonna look it up.
I think more people were playing Apex over Fortnite because of the last patch.
You're crazy.
Fortnite fucking sucks.
You're insane.
Well, I mean, come on. Look at you had Ninja, you had Tim the Tatman, Courage, and you had Marcel. They were all playing a high stakes poker Uno game.
Okay.
Like seriously.
And then what were they playing this morning?
200,000 viewers.
And what were they playing this morning?
Uno. I don't know.
Fortnite.
Well, I'm sure.
Wow.
Probably doing custom games. Who gives a shit?
No, they're also adding respawn soon. So the only thing that Apex Legends had going for it's going to be completely useless soon.
Until Fortnite dies out and everybody realizes it's the same.
I don't know. You guys don't understand how powerful Fortnite is. On top of the fact that it's in the overseas markets too.
Listen, Prince Charles is banning it. Okay.
That man's handsome. That man's handsome and deserves praise. Thank you. He's protecting future generations. Like the only thing I had to ever worry about, and I'm sure you guys did too, was teabagging. No. Now we gotta worry about fucking what is it? The scissor, the floss. There we go, the floss.
What? Oh, people that don't revive you, and they spam revive on you, and then you die and take your stuff.
Dabbing, then you got the drop in the L, you got all that shit. I only know this because of my nephew.
And I don't want to be that guy, but Fortnite also promotes the kind of gameplay that I don't go for. Even though I play League of Legends, selfish gameplay, and it's stupid, and it should stop.
You can be selfish in Fortnite.
Yeah.
Let your friends die and take their stuff.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Promoting selfish gameplay.
Toxic.
Oh, I mean, it doesn't necessarily promote selfish gameplay. I would say that Apex would promote more selfish.
No. I would say Fortnite outstanding.
How do you think Apex doesn't promote more selfish gameplay?
Because in Apex, the difference between Apex and Fortnite is when I'm in Apex and somebody tries to take my shit, I can at least grab it fast enough to grab it. In Fortnite, it's where we dropping, boys, and then out of nowhere.
And then it's like 45-minute build battles.
Yeah.
You can put up a 20-story 1x1 in like less than 3 seconds. Like that shit is fucking annoying and so stupid.
It's an acquired skill.
No, it's not.
But if you don't want to acquire that skill, there's like 8 other.
If I really wanted to play like a game like that, I'd play Minecraft.
I mean, if you think about it, if you really care about that game, you're probably gonna learn to build. If you don't care about that game, you're gonna hop into a hop in, hop out kind of game like Apex. Yeah. That's kind of what it comes down to.
And AJ's sitting here and he's like, "Fuck battle royales."
Well, that's because AJ,
right in the asshole.
My cousin over here lacks the required skill and focus that it takes to play a game like that. So it's hard for him to comprehend.
Zero fucks are given.
Well, see,
says that now until he loses in Street Fighter, gets butthurt, and then goes, "Why? Why can't I have one game from you, Ryan?" And then gets up and leaves. Yeah, I wonder what that's like.
I just want to be loved.
Yeah, well, you're a disappointment.
See, so I've had my fair share of battle royales. Like I've played pretty much a majority of them. I just, you know what it is they're fun. I like the looting system, but if I want to play a game like that, I'll play a survival game. Like, and I much rather play with my friends. I take it at my own pace, whatever, just and enjoy a nice, expansive world. But like a battle royale game, like, yeah, don't get me wrong, it's fun. I really do enjoy Firestorm. I just don't have time to play it. And if I want to play it, it's much easier to play with a squad. Nobody that I know plays Firestorm, and that's the one I actually really like the most. Because Battlefield is my game. I love Battlefield as it is. But whatever. I've been playing fucking game developer story, stupid game. That's what I've been playing.
Is your game doing well?
I've sold. Yeah, I'm currently like 30,000 in the green, which is nice.
See, so you say it's stupid, but I hear a next millionaire over here, boys.
No, it's such a stupid game because it's so simple, but it's so much fun. I enjoy it.
What have you guys been playing? You said the game. What game? The game developer game, like the one where you make your game.
It's
and then...
called Game Developer Story.
Is that like where you manage your own like game developing thingy?
Yeah, and you hire people. You can hire like a producer, a writer, an artist.
Neat.
And you have creativity, and you can release. And they have like, it's funny, like they have basically they release game systems. Like they have a PC, obviously, and then they have like and then in Nintendo, like they don't actually say the real like Nintendo or whatever.
Nintendo.
They mix up the names, and it's just really funny. Yeah, it's an innuendo. Yeah, but it's really funny.
Hell
it's like
yeah.
I think it was I remember playing this game. It was originally a mobile game, and then I purchased it on the Switch, and I've just been playing it ever since. But they have like a race car story. They have like 8 or 9 different ones.
Nice.
It's just fun. It's just something simple to pass the time. I've been enjoying it. I like those kind of like 32-bit kind of games that just you can like set it and forget it and just enjoy playing it.
You know what you'd actually like also? I downloaded and been playing this for like a week now. It's a game called Hob, H-O-B.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a Link to the Past. It's open world for the most part. It's I don't know. It doesn't really give you much of a story, right? You just kind of appear as a little robot person looking thing. You're walking around like a completely almost completely decimated place. Like it's all run by like metal and just like different creatures made of metal and everything. The premise is that you're just walking around, from what I understand, is you're just trying to basically, I guess, get everything like fixed and kind of put the world back, fix it from being in disarray. So it's actually got some decent puzzles to it. It's actually really fun. I bought it for like $20 or something.
Was it on what? The Switch?
The Switch. Mm-hmm.
And was it called Hob?
H-O-B. Mm-hmm.
H-O-B.
The graphics on it are nuts. It's got a mix between like cell shading and at times it looks like it's trying to go like a 16-bit, but it's a lot better. It's hard to describe, but the graphics alone just make it like really worth playing. It's really freaking beautiful. Like you go from 1 minute you're in like a nice lush forest, and then next thing you're like in like this cavern where it's like nothing but mechanics, and you're trying to fix something. It's like you got freaking like these creatures coming after you. It's really interesting.
Sounds up your alley, bud.
Yep. I am enjoying it thoroughly, actually. That and the Friday the 13th puzzle game I'm playing too. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Oh yeah, on your phone or on your Switch?
On the Switch. Yeah.
I have it on my phone. That's what I play in the middle of class when I'm bored out of my mind.
I didn't even know they had it on the phone. That's awesome.
What else are you playing, Sweaty?
I'm playing Risk of Rain 2.
Oh, I got that.
Dude, it is a blast with the right people.
So I guess you don't want to play with me then?
No, not at all. You're super toxic, and I do not support it.
I would probably just steal all your drops anyway.
Oh, no. Like, I've gotten so good at that. My friends call it goblining. It's where they run around, and, like, the rules of goblining are, like, if someone else opens it, you can't touch their shit. But I feel like you're the kind of guy that would just stand next to me when I open a box, take
and then
it,
you go,
run away.
Oops, sorry, my bad.
And no, you would probably go he, and like the most girliest voice you can. Yeah,
I would never not play it off like an accident.
Mm-hmm. Jesus.
What's it called?
Risk of Rain 2.
Risk of Rain 2.
It's
what
like
system's that on?
It's on PC. What else is on?
I think it's on Xbox.
I think so, right? I thought it was on console.
It's pretty much it's waves of enemies, and you have to find like a teleporter. You have to fight a boss, and then you need items that help you progress.
Third-person roguelike tower defense class-based shooter.
Oh, here we go. This guy using.
I made that up on the spot.
I was making it.
I made that up.
Yeah, you know what else you made up? I don't know.
My little pea brain just exploded.
I've also been playing Cuphead, and that's
Cuphead. I beat that.
I broke a controller.
What boss?
Fucking.
It's probably the B, right?
No, it's the blimp.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, though, right? The guy who changes from like the blimp to a moon and shit.
It's not a guy.
No, that's a
lady.
witch. That was that's just an ugly chick. Yeah, she was a pain in the ass. It took me like 30 tries.
I thought that was a guy. So you're on the third boss. Third boss.
I guess I've just been running around doing random shit.
I mean, there's only 2 ways you can go on the beginning island, but that's fine.
I think I would have more fun with that game if I played it with somebody else.
I thought it was multiplayer online. It's only local, sadly.
Yeah, it's couch co-op.
Well, Matt, I think you and I tried figuring that out when I first downloaded like a year or so ago, right?
Yeah, I bought it and I was like, "Oh, we can't play it." It said that it was able to, and no.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I think the only way you could play it is, it's all local, even on the computer.
Bummer.
Yeah, it's gay. But what are you gonna do? I don't know. I had fun. I would say that like all those like incredibly freaking difficult games, that would actually be the one game that, and I did pretty well for myself. Actually, I think I was like 4 or 5 bosses in. I kept on dying like probably like 10 times the amount of deaths that you guys probably would do, but I was having fun. I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it this time. All right, I'm gonna do it this time. So I think that actually.
I have a lot of deaths in that game.
Yeah, it's so gross.
The free running ones are my least favorite.
I don't know. I kind of like that one a little bit better because you can kind of just like RNG it.
There's one at the end that's really. There's a lot of RNG built into it, and I was just having so much trouble with it. And it's halfway in the middle of it, so it's like you can't tell if you're gonna win or lose. It was just a big mess.
Ooh.
Bad boy.
I say we play Monopoly.
Nope, I'm good.
Fuck. I mean, I'm down.
Why don't we just play Halo Wars 2?
No, I do not want to play Halo Wars. Especially against
I don't want to play Monopoly.
Whoa.
No, fuck you, Ryan. You're not allowed to fucking talk to me.
We'll do a middleman. Hello?
Wait, I don't know what happened. Wait. Hold on.
Halo's a lot of vitriol.
Halo Wars, no. And
dude, I'm willing to carry you. It's fine.
Let's meet in the middle and just do Halo Wars 1.
Dude, I can outclass AJ.
Like
it's fine. Ask him. It's not that hard. It's truly, it's very easy.
No, but the one time I played with you, I think it was like Halo Wars, the first one. I was playing, and then you two fucking I think it was you two versus me. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm pretty confident at this game. You got first 5 minutes, you both have fucking full warthogs, golf warthogs, and just warthog blitzed me, and I I was like, fuck you guys. And that was the last time I played that game. That's how mad it was.
If it makes you feel any better, recently me and AJ was like, oh yeah, I'll play some Halo Wars 2 with you. Now understand, I was undefeated up until this point, and I was really confident in myself. I'm like, oh, I could fucking carry Al. It's not that hard. We get into a game, and I'm like, all right, AJ, we're probably gonna lose. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, oh, I haven't played in a while. Okay, first 5 minutes we lost. It was very upsetting.
People online in those games, you know how many people play that game? 15 people. So those 15 people gotta be damn good.
50 people don't play that game. It's 236 that still play Halo Wars 1. Thank you, Eric. So if you could get your sweaty ass...
I played Halo Wars 1 before you were born, kid.
I've been playing that game since you were in fucking college, loser.
I have all the achievements in that game, you big sweaty boy.
So do I, you stupid little fucking maggot.
Whoa.
And all I wanted to do was play Monopoly.
Yeah,
we
right?
haven't even started.
What,
dude? I'm down for playing. What system?
Oh, me and Eric were just having a conversation.
I would totally get it for the Switch, just to have it.
It's fun.
I mean, we should just settle this in Smash. Let's be real.
Oh
yeah, and I mean, it's still the best moment ever. Is me and Eric dicking around, and then man, I felt so bad for you because that's all you wanted was an actual fight. And me and Eric were just fucking around the whole time.
You guys are no, the worst was the one night that I wasn't on comms, and it was you and AJ and AJ's sister, and you guys were fucking every goddamn time you would nail me with a fucking item or some shit. And I was like, this is bullshit.
In my defense, I was just going after everybody, and Ryan just kind of made it a point to kind of just go
Okay, no, hold on. Let's make this very clear. There was a point in a couple of those matches I kept going for everybody else, and my man Matt, I saw his eyes turn red. He was giving me the fuck me eyes, and he was like, "I'm gonna destroy Ryan," and he charged me, and I'm like, "Okay, here we go." I'm like, "This. I guess this is happening."
Dude, as soon as you started as Dean, I'm laughing. I'm inconsolable. I'm in tears. Ryan's like, yeah,
at that point it wasn't fun because it was just like every time I would try to go after AJ or somebody, and I just all of a sudden I'm like hitting AJ, and then all of a sudden from the back comes fucking Bowser over here, side B, off the map. Then I'd be attacking AJ, and then I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna fucking try and get Ryan now. Go after Ryan. Literally do a deflect, whatever, side B, right off the fucking map.
I just want to point out,
I'm like, you know what? Fuck off. I'm done. I don't want to play this game anymore. Switch up.
I was kind of proud of myself. I got some good toadstools in those couple of games though, and then after that, I was like, okay.
They're called footstools.
I mean, my favorite moment ever, because I think I've done it to actually all of you, is I think I'll be playing DDD or Kirby, and I'll be like 2 stock. And one of you guys will try to edge guard me, and I just fucking put you in my mouth and just jump off the ledge.
No, you've done that with coming back from the ledge.
And just die
a couple of times, yeah, with DDD.
Just the first time that he ever did that, it killed my soul. Actually, it took a few years for me to get it back because I was in so much awe, and I was impressed, and I wanted to put him through a wall at the same time.
Can I ask you a question? Does it make you happy or more upset now knowing that even if I don't cheese you, I could still beat you with just a normal amount of like fighting?
Well, no, now it upsets me because at least I had freaking Super Smash Brothers over you, but no, you had to take that one away from me too, you little bastard.
I mean, alright, I don't know who you call little. If I remember correctly, I'm taller than your bitch ass. All right.
I am so sorry, you big bastard.
Thank you. And second, we don't say that word in this chat because he's big ounce, and that's not right to discriminate against.
Speaking of being tall, I've been playing Left 4 Dead 2 recently.
Oh wow! Thanks for the invite, Eric. Real nice.
I have a full squad. Sorry. Thanks for the invite to Risk of Rain 2, but that's cool too. Whatever.
Oh, that's cool. You never fucking friended me, so yeah, thanks.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
I have a friend. I'm looking at my friends list right here. Big dumb idiot.
You have that dude. Dude, it's alright, because his name on mine is Small Pubic. So...
Pubic what? Pubic bone?
Nah, just pubic. I just left it at pubic, so it's
I'm gonna change it to that now.
Alright. Anyway, so Eric's been playing a lot of Left 4 Dead 2 recently. Continue.
I played like 3 hours.
Wow,
like in total?
No, like recently. Yeah, total, I guess, over like 3 days. What do you mean a lot? I've been playing more GTA 5.
Been living your inner big ounce life. Can't do it anymore because you got family, you have to protect them. So the only way you can get it out is by role playing in Grand Theft Auto. So anyway, guys.
Yeah.
So Mortal Kombat's coming out soon, and I know I can't wait.
So what do you have? Any more information on it? Anything? Any juicy details? Huh?
Yeah, if I live stream it and we actually have a tournament for this, I want Matt to bet money on me because I'm 100% positive no one's touching me. I will get flawless victories.
I'll get good at it just to make you mad.
See, I would say you have a chance, but if I just like turn off my brain for 5 seconds, I'm pretty sure I can make you my bitch real fast.
Uh-oh.
What does that mean?
That means that I would put $100 down just to watch the match.
That means I wouldn't even look at the screen, Eric. I'd honestly close my eyes.
What system are you gonna get it for?
I have it on. I'm gonna get it on Xbox and PlayStation.
And
no, because I have to beat my uncle's asses on PlayStation and my friend's asses on Xbox.
That's a lot of man butt.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of man butt.
Can you handle all that man butt? You need a friend.
I mean, hey, if you want to help me, I mean, I'm down for some tag team
action.
action.
Yeah, you know what they say: 4 hands is better than 2 butts.
You know what they say. Your ass is grass and my tongue's mowing that lawn.
Hell, what?
Okay, I'm gonna throw up.
Anyway, guys, we got some really big news in the All4Gamerz chat. Eric got himself a girlfriend, and guess what? They've been dating for 2 years, and she's pregnant. What's the kid's name?
Oh, the kid? I don't know. Ask your mom. I didn't figure out what the kid's name is yet.
Well, you know what? Good for her. My dad can't get it up anymore anyway, so.
Oh God.
Let's go.
She might as well find herself a man capable.
If
he's not beating her with that wiener, he's beating me with those hands. You know what I mean?
I just kind of yell at her.
Oh, you are my dad. Fuck.
What?
I guess she has a type, huh?
Yeah, abusive.
Well, that really just did a complete 180 right there. Thanks, boys.
I mean, hey, this is what happens when I join the podcast. It goes very off the rails.
All right. So, I think this is actually coming to our last segment right here. So, our last segment here called Final Thoughts. So, we went over Jedi Fallen Order. We went over games that we've all been playing here. Anything else that you guys have on your mind that you wanted to kind of bring up in passing? Anything?
So, is anyone
love life?
It's nothing game related or love life related because Eric will just make fun of me. What? Anyone going to see anyone here going to see Avengers Endgame Part 2? Because I am next Saturday, and I know AJ is.
I'm seeing it Thursday night.
Matt's seeing it Thursday night. You excited, Matt? Oh,
yep.
Oh,
that's awesome.
You're bringing the family?
Nope. I'm going by myself.
You prepared for the emotional distress you're going to be going through that whole movie?
I don't know. It's actually kind of funny. I'm going with my brother-in-law, his girlfriend, my other brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, their kids, my mother-in-law, and myself.
Holy wow.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So you are bringing family?
Well, I'm not bringing family. They invited me, so I was like, I'll go.
They're bringing him.
Exactly.
You're the family.
Yeah. Nice. I'm excited for that. Should be fun.
So before it releases, can we all just take guesses right now? Who do you think dies?
Everyone. Oh no, that was the first one.
Did we talk about this last week? He wasn't on.
No, I wasn't.
I think he was on.
I'm never here when I needed to be here.
We all came to the agreement that Ant-Man's gonna go inside of his house and see his lovely house and just really admire it.
All right. Well, anyway, I'm in the agreement. Captain America and Iron Man die, and that's the end of the Marvel Universe.
They die in each other's embrace.
Anyway, guys, thanks for joining us through the All4Gamerz podcast. I'm Eric. You can find me at Elite Dies, Twitch, YouTube. Twitter handle is ILikeBigBoys97.
No, I was taken.
This has been All4Gamerz with All4Gamerz AJ,
right.
co-producer of All4Gamerz.
Co-producer? What?
Coca-Cola producer, right, guys?
You can find me on Twitter at All4Gamerz and on YouTube at All4Gamerz. And Matt, take it away.
What the fucking hell just happened? All right. Anyway, besides that, Eric, do you guys have anything else?
Matt has a product.
Matt can go first.
Well, I was shameless advertising. I'm gonna shameless plug. I'm gonna plug my stuff. Well, my final thoughts are I actually released one of my products that I've been working on for a while. I'm doing 3D printing of cartridge stands. So I have one for all the carts. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, 64, Genesis, and I got Game Boy. The Game Boy one holds 4 different, so it holds Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, and Game Gear. Our friend Leslie at Sector 7 Item Shop, she actually posted a picture today of it, and I got the most likes that I've had on one of my posts in a while. It was like, shit, I think now it's like up to like 47, I think.
Let's go.
Likes on Instagram. So
I saw that, man. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, and then I also have in the works. I have a Game Boy Pocket, a Game Boy Color, and an original Game Boy stand. coming out soon, and I'll be putting everything on Etsy. So
Nice.
That's awesome.
I'm excited. Should be good.
Yeah, man. So obviously just let us know when you put everything up there. We'll plug the hell out of it, and we'll get people going your way. So everybody, stay awake. Pay attention to Matt, Devoted Saint Retro. He's gonna be coming up with some awesome shit. So just keep an ear out for what he's gonna be releasing stuff, and make sure to buy some awesome stands.
Yeah, and we'll do. The more you buy, the less it is.
Well, there you go.
Bulk buy, baby.
You get more stuff for less money. Eric, my man, any final thoughts?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Notre Dame's on fire.
Oh shit! Got him.
All right, bye guys.
Got him.
It's been real.
Got him. Pussies in that cathedral. All right, anyway,
Wow, Jesus.
I had some final thoughts.
You already went on.
We
a
were
rant
supposed to end with that,
final
so everybody would
No,
be
that wasn't my
shocked.
final thoughts. It's just Eric. Eric was talking about Ant-Man going up Thanos' ass and expanding.
I said he went to his house.
Okay. Listen, we both know what you meant.
Well, they didn't show him in his house in the other one, in Captain
Yeah,
America: Civil War.
Dirty, dirty.
Jeremy Renner and Ant-Man find each other in each other's embrace inside of Iron Man and Captain America's embrace, and they all die.
This sounds like a Fast and the Furious plot.
And then
from South Park.
And then Don Vito comes in and hugs them all.
Actually, that's not from South Park. That's from American Dad. Thank you very much. If you're gonna quote me on TV shows, yeah, that's right. You should feel disappointed.
I am.
On when Mortal Kombat comes out, I will be streaming it. So I just want everybody to know that's probably going to be a 24-hour
Can you
stream.
mod me?
Because, no,
What?
you're rogue. You're rogue with power.
What am I
What's
to
he
do?
gonna
Kick
be,
myself?
Pope Pigeon is my Twitch name, guys. So just look for Pope Pigeon. All right, that's it.
All right, there we go. All right, well, that was interesting final thoughts. Thank you, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I think the only one that was actually,
What about you, AJ? You have any final thoughts? Because no one asked you.
Yeah, I have some final thoughts.
Okay.
All right, what are my final thoughts?
I think that Star Wars is going to be an interesting, compelling game. I'm pretty excited for the Avengers movie that's coming out. And I think that Matt has a really good idea, and we should all go check him out, Devoted Saint. I think that's pretty good. Thank you for joining us today on this very dysfunctional podcast as normal. It's been me, AJ, and All4Gamerz. Eric, Matt, Ryan, you guys want to go?
Hello.
You gotta let him do the outro.
I'll be streaming 24 hours long on Twitch under the name Pope Pitu Ujin.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for thank you so much for checking in with another podcast here. A pretty successful one, I would say.
God damn it! Al, I just gave us the outro. And
I
you're ruining
don't
it.
give a.
Can I do it next? We're all practicing, right?
All right, go for it.
All right, bye.